Hey everyone. It's been a long time. It's been such a long time. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's been such a long time. And today I'm again making a wisdom video. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this awesome? So today I'm making a video about why you are perfect and good the way that you are, and why you're like why you're unique. Yes. So um please wait very shortly. I'm back very soon. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Sorry. Sorry. So so today my video, the video of myself today is about you and your flaws and why they make you special and unique and way. Yes. So first of all, well, everyone has flaws, right? So you have flaws, I have flaws, and they make, and you're like, oh my god, like, am I really good enough? What is this? What is that? I'm not sure. Sorry, I have a short. So, and you're like, oh, I have flaws, I don't feel like perfect. This isn't matching, and this isn't perfect. And you just look in the mirror and you're like, oh no, I can't, I don't have confidence in myself. So you may have that. So now I will tell you why your flaws are good, unique, and awesome, and make you the way you are and who you are. Okay. So first of all, I talked to my son about this. My dog is my son. Yes. And I told him, like, whatever you think it is special about you, no matter what it is, it's still special in reality, and in reality it makes you who you are, and it makes you very unique. So I told him that. I told him a story. It was I think on Christmas. So I told him the story about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and you all know the story. You all know the story. I mentioned that video in the future again. I mean the topic, and yeah. So I taught him a lesson about how your uniqueness, your unique appearances and your flaws can make you who you are, and can make you very perfect and very good for yourself, and you can do something that no one else can do with and thanks and due to them, and no one else can do or copy that. And yes, so, and the video of me talking about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like to my dog, will come out in the future. I guess at the end of this video. I will add that video, and yeah. So why your flaws make you unique, why your flaws make you who you are, why you shouldn't go against them, not go against them, but erase them, why you should not by not going against them, I meant why you should not try to erase them. If you manage to erase them, that's good, that's fine, but I think that's often not possible or very hard. Not impossible, but it's often very hard. So, and why and how your flaws can make you who you are and can teach you to be who you really are. And I'm sorry, I have to. And yeah, so, and this video about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer about with my dog is, I will add it. So yeah, Sorry. So okay, why? So this video is about why you have to be yourself and why your flaws make you unique. So first of all, sorry, I have to press this, I'm very sorry. So your flaws are unique and they make you special. And this video is about this, okay? So I made a video about Left, Right, North, Wednesday with my dog. And I hope that this, I hope that this introduction isn't too long, and I hope that you like the video. I really hope that you like the video. Yeah, so, okay. And also, like, if you have flaws, just know that you are very unique, and you're very special, and it makes you unique, and it makes you stand out from others. And yes, so why flaws are good, or at least not necessarily bad, and you can handle them. So first of all, I have to check. I wrote it down. So when I so muss wissen, das stimmt, über Gutenberger or so for example, some people sorry, I nearly have it. Okay, so first of all, flaws. I had a flaw, or I have a flaw to me in my childhood. When I was young, my childhood, it was my skin. Okay, so, and however, due to my skin, why flaws are valuable and why they're not something that destroys you is because you learn with and from them. Okay, and when I was young, I always was very, very how do you say it? Sensitive and unsure about my skin, and I think you all know that. And also I had many problems and struggles because of it, so that made me strong. And yeah, so for example, I had to fight for everything in my life due to my skin. And this hardship was something like, for example, many people, I didn't get what other people got. Many things I didn't get, and I had to fight so hard for them just to have a glance of equal opportunity. In the end, my flaws, though, due to the fighting, due to my skin and all that, my flaws helped me to succeed in the end. Okay, so due to they trained me, and due to them I succeed in the end. So for example, yeah, flaws, they are very important. So they make you grow, and they make you So first of all, it's alright. Okay. It's back again. Was thank you. Okay. 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 So, first of all, I had to fight so hard for everything that I have in my life. Literally everything, okay? I had to fight for everything in my life so hard except my room. And yes, so that's the reason why I had to learn to deal with my flaws and to harness them, like to make sure they help me to grow in a craft and then use them to push and pull through and fight for my life and to be strong. So yeah. So yeah, and the fighting, like I in my life I recall because I was in a disadvantage all the time and I had to compensate my skin for other things. So for example, I had to do things like I can do this and that good, and I had to harness my talents and all these things so that my flaws aren't a hindrance or burden, and so that they don't, also that people could not go against me due to my like flaws, my skin color and things like that, so that they couldn't use it against me, or at least less than they plan to do. I'm very sorry. So okay, sorry, I'm back again soon. Here I'm back. And for example, my flaws, they made me strong and they helped me to fight for many things. For example, for like my degree, my study program. So I studied very much and so hard. And or my talents, like for example, acting or singing. These are things that I love to do, and I practice them so hard, so that and try to be very good in them, or in school, especially in the end, so that they compensate for me being flawed and having a disadvantage. For example, because of having because of having a dark skin tone. Yeah, so genau. Amen. So this is compensation, and yeah, so I will start now, and I hope that this video is good. I wrote everything. I made a voice memo, and I wrote everything down which I said in that voice memo. Because I already record and taught this information once, because I already talked about this information one time, it's possible that I don't explain it that well, because I simply already let it go. So I will try to what I wrote down, what I record, I will read to you, and I hope that it that it's still interesting. Okay, good. Okay, so first of all, I had to fight for everything in my life apart from my room. For example, so I learned to fight and to be strong. And I used my flaws, I trained my flaws so that I'm strong in the future. Yeah. Then I had a hard life, and for example, during studying, I did my best, all the time because I had a disadvantage, and teachers tried to go against me, and or tried to I'm so sorry, like some and tried to treat me lesser and less more like more disadvantageous and more bad than others because of my skin tone, because of my flaw. Okay, yes. Amen. So for example, yeah, without this hard life I wouldn't have been able to do many things which I'm doing right now. And for example, what's also true is that if you manage to change a flaw, manage a flaw, that you in the end grow and can invent something. For example, a business, you can yeah, I will say this later actually. For example, you could build, oh my god, I'm so sorry, something's wrong, I'm so sorry. Okay. So for example, you can build by trying and learning to manage flaws. You can, for example, build a business, and you can be like, I built a business because businesses are built on needs and flaws. So for example, if someone has big shoes and they are like, oh no, my feet are so. Hello. So now I'm going to continue with my video on why flaws are valuable and why they can help you and why you need them. Maybe even, yeah. Okay. And why they can help you to go further and prosper and just, yeah, rise and just, yeah, be amazing and awesome. Good. So, I was black. What? I don't know, I'm sorry. And that is my flaw. And, yeah, so, demon patterns. And for example, that made my life, I had to struggle so much and so hard, that made my life so hard, that made my life so hard, that I had to do and adjust and do many things and adjust, and had to do many things so that it goes away, the hardship. And yes, And yeah, so I would not be who I am right now and as smart as I am right now, and or I would not be what I am right now, and I would not have done what I did until now, what I did all my life and until now, if I wouldn't have been black. So I wouldn't have been able to fight and push through. I wouldn't have been able to live in a way in which I never give up. And yeah, because hadn't if I hadn't had my skin, and if I hadn't had all these things that came and went against me and helped and and you could say suppressed me and blocked me and hindered me, and I wouldn't have been able to fight and strive, and I may like my life would have been easier, but I may have died or would die, may have died or may or would die much, or may would die much sooner sooner, yeah. So also one point which I want to say and mention, and I did a video and talk more about it, is so for example yeah so flaws make you unique, and they're very valuable, and they're happy to grow, and you can just manage them. And also for example, now I will talk, I would improvise a bit and also talk about what I wrote down and recorded before in the past before yes. So for example, if someone is getting married at an old age and marries and is maybe a woman, maybe 30 years old plus, that's not bad, because for example maybe some people may see it weird as a flaw, but it is not a flaw, because the person that she marries is maybe only, when she get married to him, 21 years old or 20 years old, and for that reason it is not a flaw, because it helped. It's not a flaw because it was allowed, and also because I'm sorry, and also because it due to that flaw she found the right one, the right person, and he was, and it was necessary, and she needed to marry later, because the right man for her was maybe only 21 or 21 years old, something like that. Sorry. So, and okay, because this guy may have been, it's not a flaw because it helped her to be with the right person, and I'm so sorry, and sorry, I have it soon. Exactly. And for that reason, it's good that she married late and later. For her, it's good. It's good for I'm so sorry. It's good for her because she was able to find the right man, the right husband. Okay, good. The next point, for example, so for example, Or like if you have a flaw or know people that have flaws, you can use that as ideas, as an idea and as inspiration, to gain inspiration. For example, to help and to mend and to um, 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 make something new and to amen, to foster and to invent something, and that the thing that you invent, it can also help others to have lesser flaws or conquer the flaws or yeah, and or manage them. For example, many businesses. For example, you could be someone, a model for good feet, a model, a foot model. For example, because your feet look unique, and to you, that's what I meant. A business, like someone could open up a business, yeah, blah. So for example, you could be a model for feet because your feet, to you, they may be like maybe a flaw, and they may be maybe too big or too small or something, and not you may not like them because they look different and not like the others, like other feet, something like this. But in the end, you could simply be a but to like to some people or to other people, they may simply be unique, and for that reason you may be a foot model or something like that, and use your unique your unique and use the unique look of your feet to be a model and to make a career and to prosper, something like that. So businesses are built on needs and flaws. So someone has a flaw, and that means they have a need, and then you're like, okay, I can help you to change stuff, to tackle, to I can help you to handle that flaw and to tackle it and to use it, and that's how you can make a business. Start making a business and make it a huge big business for for other people who have that problem or that flaw or that just that thing that they didn't like about themselves, that you have, that you may have. And okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted a little bit. I'm very sorry. And so you can use that and make a huge business out of something that people need, and that you that people need, and a flaw that you, which you may also have, which you may too have, and this third flaw, you can just harness it and just bring make a unique thing and heal people and heal the world, yeah, and help people to handle and cope with the flaws. Okay, so that's, for example, how you can make a business. Then some things also are no flaws, okay? So for example, some may say that, oh, I think she has a flaw because that is shit and that is shit. But that's not true in reality. It's what makes you unique, and it's just something that helps you grow, that will make you grow, helps you grow, and will help you grow, and something that they are actually, they may be even jealous or envious, and that is why they say and tell you that you have a flaw and that you're flawed, but in reality you're unique. Okay. Yeah. So, and when you have a flaw and when you accept your flaws, so for example, if you have a flaw and if you have to accept your flaws and learn how to live with them, then to tackle a flaw is something like exercising, and you do it throughout your whole life. And for example, to tackle a flaw means that you can use that ability and sharpen it and make it more and more and more good with time, and harness it. And yeah, and so if you exercise that flaw and get better in it and better and manage it and other things, then it can help you to fill your biggest goals and your biggest dreams. And yeah, and it will help you to become an expert in that field, and in that way you fulfill your biggest goals and dreams and goals and dreams. Yeah. Yes. Iman. So also when you, yeah, it can help you to fulfill your biggest dreams, and it can also turn into something that you love, that you really like, that you like to harness. For example, for me, I will tell you very soon, but before I tell you something different. So, so when you accept your flaws, then they are and can be they can also be a stepping stool for you to grow and to achieve something in your life, something big and very high, and to fulfill your destiny, and to grow and to be very big and yeah, awesome in the future. For example, and that's why it's, some flaws are really how do you say it, practical, and they also are not flaws in the end, because in the end they can really help you to grow and prosper and to do your thing and to do what you are and to go further and to be unique and be, yeah. And what's most important is that in the future, and those flaws, yeah, they also aren't flaws, but at least in the end, but they are maybe just, they are simply given from God, and that's why maybe God gives you in the future. In the past, I mean, when you come to earth, some flaws or some things which you have to work on, He allows it that you have that in your life, so that you can use it and to grow, to use it and harness it to grow and to just prosper and to be and fulfill your biggest purpose in your life. So that's what God allows it, because God wants you to be glad and happy, and if He brings you into the world with a flaw, He wouldn't allow it to be the thing that brings it down or kills you. For example, if you have come into a family with just lesser money and so on, this is a flaw, but you can grow and work on and through and from it, and also and also you also Well, the second point, I will check if it comes back to me again soon. The third point is that God wouldn't allow this thing to come and break you down by your end. So, so for example, when you have something less than others, you can still, your story would be so much more, much huge, more interesting and more big and more grandiose and so on if you can when you make that really for real in the future. And also, one thing about your flaws is that thank you, one thing about your flaws is also that you sorry I'm like sorry it's also that exactly God gives them to you, He allows you to have them, and He would and if you pray in your life, if you do that in your life, if you are a believer and you pray in your life from a small age on, from when you're young, for maybe 5-6 years, I think past 6 years, but 5-6 years, and if you pray from then on and just pray and all these things, then God can and reuse all these abilities and all these flaws which He gave you to come and to make to help them prosper you and to make you grow into something, and the thing that which you really have to be, make you help you grow into the thing that you are meant have to be, that you're supposed to be, that you are, and you're into your purpose, and to help you to go and to bring you into your purpose, and to just help you to fulfill and grow and prosper from it. Okay, good. Amen. Doing it again. Okay. So, what's more? So this is why flaws are good, and also a treasure, and why they can help you to fulfill your destiny, and why they are just good and a good tool, and in I hope this is the right word, but a good tool to craft your abilities. In German you would say Utensil. So a good tool for you to use and craft your abilities and to turn them into something that's really great, good and great. It's really great. Yeah. So you can think about, so flaws are maybe a gift, even gifts. You can see like that, you can turn it around and look at it like that, and it's something that is just a challenge, just something that's just something challenging, but in the end it will help and prosper you, and then you conquer them, and then you are bigger and greater because of them, and you don't have them anymore because you conquered them, and they're and they are what made you big, and they are what helped you fight for something and make you great and big, something like that, yeah. And make you make you huge. Okay. Yeah, and to help you to have success, to help you to succeed in life and have success and all these things, you have to use your flaws. You have to be strong. You have to train, and then in the end you hustle, and then you fulfill your dreams, and that is what you do. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now the next point about flaws, why they're good. So this was why they're actually something like a treasure which you can and should harness and also keep for yourself. So flaws, so if you have flaws, then you have to learn to handle them. You have to work with them. You have to survive, and you have to love yourself, despite of them. And you yeah. Okay, so and for that reasons, flaws can make you grow, and flaws can also make you be humble. They can also make you a humble person. So, for example, if you have to deal with something, that is not perfect in your life, like that flaw, I'm reading from my notes, now. If you have to deal with something that is not perfect around you in your life or about you, something like this, like that, yeah, then you have to learn how to handle it and how to use it and how to do something despite of it. You have to learn how to work with it. You have to learn how to survive, how to love yourself, and how to despite of it. How do you say it? How to make sure that it's not a barrier in your life, but as I said before, not a barrier, but something that doesn't hinder you, and these flaws and these barriers in your life, these flaws which can stand as barriers, they will and are something that can be in the end a stepping stool for you to achieve your future purpose, destiny, future and purpose and destiny and future. Yeah, so. And for example, you also have to make sure that your flaws aren't something that is a barrier to you in society. So, so that not everyone sees them, so that you can handle them, manage them, wear them fine, and wear them in a nice, good way. Wear them in a way that is attractive, that covers and that is attractive to people and you and so on. Yes. Yes, so you have to make sure that you're not a barrier to you in anything in your life and all the things and stuff around you. You also have to accept them. You have to accept them, and you have to just accept them and live, like honor them and live with them, and also love them so that you can love yourself and be happy and glad with yourself all the time without having to be like, oh no, I hate myself and da 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 and da da da, so that you can just survive and go on. Okay. And you also have to accept them, and then yeah, for them, as I already said, for them to make you better and to make you a better person, to be grow and so on, you have to accept them, and you also have to run through them. You have to handle them. You have to organize them. Yes, organize your flaws, like whatever it is, organize them and harness them in practice, so that then they grow, and they are not flaws anymore. And you have to learn to live with them and to deal with them and to, yeah. Despite of all of it. So no matter what it is in your life, despite of all of it, do it. Just deal with it and do it. Whatever you need to have to do it in your life. Just do it, okay? Oh yeah. And then these flaws can help you become an expert in your field and in whatever you try what to do and to be happy and all these things, okay? Yeah. So that's very important, and it's very important to know. And yeah, it will help you. So this was one chapter. Now the next chapter. Okay. So yes, if you have a flaw and you're like, I can't bear it, you sadly still have to accept you can really change it. Like some flaws you can change. For example, yeah, I may, yeah. For example, I may, or another thing, yeah. But like some flaws may be so bad that you really can't manage to handle them, and then you can find a different way to like maybe erase them or manage them in a different way. For example, I'm considering. Yeah. I will tell you another time. I will tell you in a video. And I will do or want to, or considering to do. Yes. So you have to. So even if they're a pain in the ass, you have to learn to deal with the pain and of these flaws, because you can't change it. You can't change them, at least in most of the cases. And then you have to do what you love. Sorry. And you still have to do what you love and do what you like, because you can't change it. You learn how to deal with the pain, and then you to do what you love to do in your life. Yeah, you have to learn that, Sarah. Yeah. Okay, now if someone sees a flaw about you and insults you, you have to learn not to be hurt and to be strong. And be the better person over it. Be the better person over it, because you simply can't change it, and you have to grow and live with it. So that's why you have to accept it. And if God gives you a flaw, He wants you to have it, and it's still something, and that is it's tied to you. For example, being black. It's tied to you, and it's an important thing. So, for example, in black, I think I am, and I was not black when I came to. I think I'm albino, but something happened, and then I turned out to look like a mediocre black person. Like mediocre sounds bad, but yeah. a regular dark-skinned person. So, but there's a difference, because God made you the way that you are, and the way that God made me, I would look different. But if you are, so I wasn't made dark, something like something like that. I don't know how to explain. So the opposite, of course. So I was made dark, and that's, yeah, something. But if you came into the body of your, if God placed you into the body, the womb of your mother, and then decided to make you black and dark, and then you come into the world like this, that, and you're not black and not dark, and you're black and dark, then you just have to, then it's the way that you're meant to be, look like, and the way that you're meant to be. Okay, so it's the way that you meant to look like and the way you're meant to be, and you have less struggles in your life if you look like this, like that. Even though it isn't maybe so hard, but you have less problems if you look like this, like that. Yeah. In your life all the time. Like, you can, like, of course, if you change yourself with the aesthetics, if you bleach a little bit, it's not bad. But if you really completely change yourself and look completely different, like, and it's not God guidance, it's not God's guidance, it's not God guiding you, then it's like, then it's, it may be just simply the wrong thing, because you needn't have to accept yourself, except you maybe have a sickness. Yeah. And for example, in the past there was a lot of racism that was very, very bad, very bad. But for example, also when you want to make music, being a dark-skinned person will or may probably not hinder you or push you back in doing that, if it's meant to be, if you're meant to look like that. If you're not meant to look like that, people may I think notice, and then you may have problems. So I will yeah, I'm really scared of it, and I'm really scared to say it. I may lighten, yeah. Okay. And yeah, there was a lot of racism in the past, and people, like, it depends, and the racism is also maybe in the wrong place or the wrong country, and also it's the problem and the fault of those people, of the people that are and do racism, that are racist, and that do racism against you. It has nothing to do with you, it is not your fault, it is their flaw. And instead of conquering the fear of dark people, the fear of black people, instead of doing this, they're just like, no, oh, we will kill them. And that's how they conquer their flaw, their fear, and that's so evil, and that's why they have or may have problems in the future. So yeah, in the future, like, we may see what would or will happen to them over what they do or did to black people. Yeah. For example, in the UK, yeah, they're good. But yeah, you will, like, we'll see. Yeah. Amen. Okay, good. I'm so sorry. So next chapter. Wait, sorry. Chapter, sorry. Hold. Yeah. Okay, so good. So where was I? exactly, flaws teach you how to be strong and to go against it and conquer that, what you had a need to do, and so on. And also learn to handle pain and not handle pain, but deal with the pain. And and also they also teach you how to handle pain and the people around you in society, the people, just everything and everyone. Yeah, it helps you to handle. And it also teaches you how to be strong, how to be and stay strong. Because you can change it, and you have to stay alive, and you still have to do what you love in life. You have to do what you love in life. And also those people that go against you because of your flaws and try to hurt you for them or over about them, they have an inferiority complex. And they are like, they are like, they have an inferiority complex and they want to be bigger than you and better than you. No. Okay. So the next topic, flaws are next point, flaws are very valuable. So you can learn to manage them and for your personal good and for your gain and personal good. So so that was also a chapter with about why you like what to do if opposition happens because of your flaws, and also how and why your flaws, like it's not your problem, it's their problem. Yeah, okay. So it's their problem. Not yours, never yours. Accept yourself. Like don't give a shit, don't care. Like you are unique and you belong the way that you are. And that is it. That is it, and that is that. And there's nothing else. Yeah. Amen. So a short pause now, please. Okay, I can add one thing also to this. Yeah, so people insult you because of your flaws. They also and hurt you and criticize you. They also want you to lose not fulfill your destiny and to lose your confidence and to not fulfill your purpose. To lose your confidence. Don't hello. They want you to lose your confidence. Lose your confidence. And be like small and minor and all that stuff, yeah, blah, blah, and to not fulfill your purpose. So don't listen to them, they're evil. So, next point, flaws. This is money. Flaws are also worth money, okay? For example, someone can help you if you have a flaw, they can help you to conquer that flaw and to overcome it, and that is their means of getting there. Their means of making their income. That's that exists. It exists. It's not that whatever, but it exists. It exists. So but also for you, when it comes to you, not that kind of people, it's not bad, but it's like I'm not sure. Not these kinds of people. Thank you, people. So Yeah, so floss, they can also help you to train and gain experience and also like knowledge for a specific expertise. So, for example, as I said before, mending a flaw is an expertise. Someone can come and mend your flaw a bit, help you go with other expertise. Some in it well, others don't, do not. Go to those segments which mean it well. Yeah. And so, and even if you don't have others who have a similar problem or others who don't have to live with it, a flaw, okay. Yes, and you can, sorry, I have to check what I've done here. Oh yeah, and you can have people who have a similar problem as you. So as an expertise, so you can grow, make a business or whatever expertise, something with a flaw which you know that someone has, which someone that you know has or you have, and then you can you can have people with a similar problem. And people have to live with it and have to put through life with it because of the flaw, and you can simply have to think and brainstorm now. Yeah, you can build expertise and just help and manage people who have to go through life with the flaws. Also, the flaws, they don't matter for you. And for example, most children do not care about your flaws. Like children, I think that they don't care. They're like, oh, this. At least small children do not do, and they're good. So, yeah. And you say as it is said, children enter the kingdom of God. So yeah. So that's it with flaws or with money. You can do something and work something with them. Okay, now the next point is a very important point, and that is that you can also enhance your flaws. For example, when someone has a birth mole somewhere around the face, as long as it's not something nasty, but like just a mole, and you in the end can be like, oh, this is a beauty mark and not a mole. You may enhance it, even though nobody else has it, but because you have it, and you're just unique. You're like just so unique because you have it. For example, because you have it. Sorry, because I have it. For example, because you have it, like you have it there was nobody else has it. For example, I have it. I have one here at birthmark, which no one ever sees. But when I in the future, like when I'm a bit more like fair, then you may see this instead. So this is my mole, my birthmark. This, and I also have one on my nose. Do you see that? Isn't this cute? And I have one on my nose also, that's important. No one, like, please don't hurt me or something like this. Yes, you can. Flaws can make you beautiful, can make you pretty. you can also enhance your flaws. Yes, that's that. And for example, so these flaws, they can make you can enhance your flaws and your looks and whatever it is, what else not. And they can also make you more special and make you and more special, make you look more beautiful and look more special. And yeah, it makes you beautiful for a mole, for example. Yes, and you can think of ways to work around and to just enhance your flaws and things like that, because sometimes even moles are in and then they're not in the art. Like maybe in the past some people didn't like moles or birthmarks. That's possible. I don't know, I'm not sure. Sometimes they're in trend and they're not in trend. And that's what I mean when I say flaws are just something, actually there's something subjective. Yeah, actually, yeah. Because everyone could be like, okay, this is a flaw, but no, actually to me, to another person, this, yeah, to me that this is not a flaw. So for example, it's just like many things, many flaws. They're like, oh, in this country they don't like, they like light skinned people more, but in this country they like dark people more. So like the flaws which I meant, what I mean with like, don't care about what anyone thinks or says about them, because it's not really true, it's their opinion. But in reality, even if they think it's bad, and even if they see it as bad, even society sees it as bad, it it's not, it doesn't have to be. It's just the opinion of some people, which is like yeah. Okay. So, and I want to talk and think about some things about flaws and the other two. Right now. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. What else? For another example for why flaws are subjective are not really that real. It's different things that taste in food or just whatever. I don't know, like if you can count this. But whatever, it's just subjective, and you don't need have to care. You do not have to. You don't need to. You don't have to. It's alright. Yeah. So now my last point. Okay. So actually, I have two more points, but one is an extra. So first of all, yeah, so people who criticize your flaws, they want you to lose your confidence. They also want you to feel purpose and your destiny. Then, yeah, they are a lesser person. They only want to put it on. They're a lesser person than you. And yeah, so if someone criticizes your flaws, this is my last chapter. Oh, almost nearly last chapter. If someone goes and criticizes your flaws, in the first four, they will get punished for it, and they will and may go to hell for that. Okay? Except they repent and accept they at least apologize. They don't have to apologize to you, like, but at least in the mind, and apologize maybe even to Spirit of God and be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. God is spirit, not Spirit of God. But if you can, please also do apologize to the person who you insulted and who you hurt. Like for some, like it may be an accident or something, but still, sometimes, but still, please do apologize. apologize afterwards, yeah, if you can. Okay. For example, like, don't hurt me. Like, I had a situation in which I forgot to apologize to someone. I didn't forget, but I did it. Like, yeah. Okay. I did it too late, I think. About, well, 3 to 4 hours, 4.5 hours later, late. Okay. And yeah. Okay, so just apologize so that you are cleansed and so that it's okay and alright and yeah. Yes, well, if you don't apologize, you may really go to hell for that. Or if you don't at least feel sorry, if you don't at least repent and feel sorry for it. And and you really have to mean that apology, that you're sorry. So you really have to feel sorry. And really mean it. So yeah. Todesstrafe. Like, sometimes an accident can happen and things like that, so don't be angry with yourself. Like, if you do hurt someone, like, I understand myself, it's normal, but still, like, apologize and be sorry later. Okay. Okay. So and also, when back to when someone insults, criticizes your flaws, also they can't handle their own flaws, and they are simply like, and they also want you to feel bad, but they also themselves are bad and feel bad, and they simply are scared of this, that flaw, that thing, that topic, and can't handle it on their own, on themselves, on their own. And they don't know how to handle it, and they also have an inferiority complex, as I already told you. And so you shouldn't care, you wouldn't care. So, and they're simply also only just scared of that flaw, and yeah, so forget it, just forget it. And now last, yeah, they don't want to feel that's their purpose, so they're the lesser person. For that reason, never ever listen to someone when someone criticizes your flaws. Don't listen, never ever. And also, if someone, don't listen. Yes, never listen to someone they want to criticize your flaws. Also, don't accept them because they want to put you down. Then, as I have to repeat myself, they are in the way. And last point, they simply also they want to, like, they want to stop you, and they're jealous, and they are often sent by Satan. Did I just? Yeah, and they are sent by Satan. I repeat myself. So they're jealous and they are sent by Satan. So yeah, how do I mean that? They're sent by Satan. So how would I mean that? Because they want to stop you and block you and stop you from fulfilling your purpose. And some people, they are just stepping stones and also just hindrances sent and placed by Satan to stop you from fulfilling your life's will and purpose and will. So I repeat myself. Last point. They want to stop you. And why? Because you're jealous and sent by Satan. Okay? Yeah. Like you're very special. Okay, and even those people, you're very special and they don't want you to see and know that. And they make you what did I want to say? They want to hinder you and they just want you to feel bad about this any and everything, and there's something that needs and has to fade away, okay? Yeah. And the last point, really last, no, not really last, but yeah, these people, like, don't entertain them if you kind of, like, you will feel a bad aura, or like if you feel that if you feel that they're evil, or also if you're scared of them, then they have a bad aura and they're sent by Satan. I mean, everyone has, or may have experienced that people, yeah. And these people, they're like hindrances, and you don't expect it to come to the world, but Satan came and he did this and that and something to the world, and that's why they exist. I will talk about this in another video also very soon. And because of what he did, and because of that consequence, these people, they sadly are and can walk around and come and disturb and destroy your life. And yeah, fuck it. Yeah, so it's very bad. It's bad. Yeah. So, and that's, so don't be scared. So just, yeah. So last point. I have a child, a dog, my child. And I told him the story about why his flaws are so awesome and so amazing, and why for that reason he should just live like them, love them, and just live with them and be happy and glad with them and about that he has them. So, for example, I know. So I told him a story. Yeah, I told him a story about something, and so, and and why he is amazing. So, as I already said, flaws, they make you special and they make you unique and make you who you are. And this stuff and that, yeah. Amen. So, the dog, he's male, but he's in a female body. And I think I'm like, okay, not at least, but I know well, it made him, I think I know that I know he appreciates women, or at least that he treats them very kindly. His woman, okay? He learned to treat his woman, very kindly, and because he is a woman himself, and that's why he treats women women. That is why I know that he treats women, his woman, well, and good, and that he appreciates. So yeah. So so I know that he will treat his woman very that he will carry her in the relationship. Yes, and that he will be very good to her. That's what I know. That is what I know. Okay, good. Okay, and now I want to tell the story too. I may add the video for the story. My story is about about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Of course, everyone knows this story. I think you do, or you don't. And in this story, it goes, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a really shiny nose. And when the others saw him, you could even say it close. All of the other reindeers used to come and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. So he was cast out, and he was not able to join in and play with his friends and all that. He wasn't able to join in all this because he had a red nose, so very special. Then Santa came and he was like, oh, this red nose, this is very special, this is very good. I want you to lead the sleigh and be in front of the sleigh thing, and lead it, and then just fly. And yes, yeah. And that's what happened. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was the first reindeer, like the first reindeer in line, and he lighted the way, like the road for the others with his red nose. And this is so beautiful, and I told my daughter about this, and that's why he's very special. No matter, in spite of the flaws that he has, no matter what it is, no matter which other flaw, because with your flaw there are some things that you can do that no one else can, that no one else can do, that no one else can. Yes, and so for that reason, you're very special, and they will help you grow and prosper through it. And yeah, that's it, that's that. So thank you. This is the video. This is the video. This is the video. I will add the root of red name. I will add the root of the red-nosed reindeer video to it. I'm so sorry for my looks. Or at least not good. That not. Yeah, whatever. I will add the root of the red-nosed reindeer video to this, and I hope that you like this video and that you learned from this. And yeah, I hope that you're happy, and I wish you a good day, a very good day. Okay, thank you. Ooh. Bye. Yes, your flaws are special and they make you special. And you're good, And there's always something that you can do. And there's always something, a space you can feel it known as can feel. It's from the philosophers. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Florence Scovel. Yeah. Isn't this amazing and awesome? I only got a sentence from her. That sentence. And this goes, there's always a space that you can fill it known as infinite and you can do known as can do. Cited Florence Scovel. Cited. That's what I got from her, not more. Isn't it amazing? Yes, I know, I do. Thanks a lot. Bye. Dixie, look at me. Oh, you cute baby. Cute baby. Look at this. Put them in the room back in. Now look at the tree. It's boring. Same as ever. Now which one do you like more? This one? Do you like this toy more? This? Or do you like Pepper? Or do you like this more? You like this more, right? Me too, I saw it in the news for you. You know, I bought 2 as a precaution, just to be sure that you have enough. Actually, I bought 1 for you, and the other one also for you, but also for me a little bit. For me a little bit, and also for you. I cannot pull this one. This is a very, very precious one. Very valuable. This one is a reindeer. Do you know the story of Rudolph the reindeer? No. When it was the reindeer thing, it has a red nose, had a red nose. Oh, you know the story. Everyone asked him why he had the red nose, and his name was, he didn't, I think, then he said, yeah, so that he can see, show the way, so that he can show the way. Actually, he didn't know, but the others asked him, and his name, yeah, whatever. And then Father Christmas came, and he was like, Rudolph has to be in the front, the first reindeer to show the way, so that his nose can light them the way to their destination. And his name, this means that the reindeer was very special, and that means that everything about you, even your flaws, are so very special. And for one day in your life, that your flaws, that they can make you someone better and greater, or the most important one. For you have a specific task, like they can equip you so that you are so that you can do something extra, like something so special that no one else can do, just because of due to your flaws. And that means that everyone is special, and every single flaw feels special, and not only special but also valuable. And this also means that even if you have flaws, they are they're very good, they're special, they're a miracle, and they can how do you say it? And they can make to be used for good, make you unique, make you a star, and also all your flaws, they're very they're very cherishable, and you are cherishable for that, because that's why you are very special. Even every single person, like, you're very special and good for everything, because you have flaws. Okay, that means your flaws, they it means that you are worth it. Genau, ja. No matter what, how, and when without even the bad things about you, things about you don't like, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. What is bad, yeah? Even those things are good for you in the future and can help you. Things are very special and can help you to do something for yourself in the future that no one else can do. And something that is special to you and that no one else, a place that no one else can fill. Okay? Due to your flaws, to make you special. Okay, and that's the story of Rudolph the Reindeer. Okay, thanks. Okay, and this is Rudolph the Reindeer. This is one, you already destroyed it. This Rudolph. You already destroyed it. No problem, I have a second one. This one I will keep and cherishable. I will keep and cherish for you, okay? Okay? Okay. Cute dog. Welcome. Ja. Doch, ich schlafe mit meinem Mann. Sehr bald sogar. Yeah, I have to witness it, yes, so I'll take it more seriously now. Okay, sweet. Good. Do you like the story? Do you like the story? Yes? Good. I love my children. I love you. I miss you so much. I love you and my children. You, my ultimate child, love you, and the other children. All my children so much. That's love and miss you. All of you in the whole world, of course. I love you too. And Mama. Mama. And do you know there's even a song? Sticks? Victor, come here. There's even a song, and the song is called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I will sing it to you. You know the song, you know? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had the very, I think boring something nose. And when the others saw him, you couldn't even say it close, something like that. All of the other reindeers used to come and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Day Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you ride my sleigh tonight? Amen. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, then all the reindeers, I think, followed or joined him. Dun 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 dun. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was very, very special from them. Oder so, I don't know. Okay? I think that's a different way. And so that was the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and that's a story where you're very special no matter what you do. Okay? Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. Rudolph, what is the song? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. Dun 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 dun. Something like that, yeah. Big now sing. Sing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Mm-hmm. Next chapter. Oh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, isn't this amazing? Isn't this awesome? Yeah, it's cute. So right, with baby Amen. Yeah. Amen. So the next part. Do you like your other toy also too? Look at Rudolph. Rudolph destroyed him already. You destroyed him already. That's alright. It's no problem. It's no problem. Not this part. I got it as a gifted. It was gifted to me. I got it as a gift for some advertisement, and it's really cute, isn't it? Isn't it? I saw it and I was like, oh, my dog would like it, would like this. That's the reason why I stopped. Okay, okay. Woo! Here, look at that. Yeah. Okay, look at that, 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 look at that. Amen. Isn't this cute? Isn't this amazing? Yeah, of course I'm the mama, Aaron's mother. Yeah, yeah. Amen. Look at Rudolph. Look what he did to him. Oh my God, Max. You can still keep him the parts, huh? I guess the head will stay together. You can keep the head as a souvenir. Souvenir of the real Rudolph, the real original old Rudolph. Okay? Yeah. Oh, and do you remember? Isn't this amazing things? Isn't this amazing? No, don't you remember our old game? Not. Say it. Yeah, good. Not. Yeah, of course. You can have it for 2 years. Yeah, it's alright. I didn't grow up. Also, too, I didn't grow up. I'm always a child. Always and forever. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Not. Rudolph didn't survive. But I think I'm sure about his head. Okay? More wisdom. Okay. Okay, yeah. I may start to make videos again. Videos, okay?